Hi everyone, we're here for a layered bloom pour in my bubble edge mold, which I love from Julie Cuts. I have about 3 ounces of resin mixed up. It is at, let's double check the temperature, 34 degrees Celsius because I've been fooling around. Gonna put a little in my cup and then I'm gonna pour the rest in my mold. Should have the perfect amount, hopefully. All right, and let's mix up our white. I am using CastinCraft, of course. Shaking it up just a bit. I think I have about an ounce. I am going to use 8 drops because I want it to be a pretty dark white. And my bottle has been speeding up. I'm already on drop 3. I think it's finally giving in, and of course, once it does, then I'm going to have to move on to the next bottle, right? Start all over again, struggling to get it out. But they did change the design of the bottle, so I don't know. Could be a really easy bottle, I hope. Maybe they've been listening to me complain about how hard it is to get it out of the bottle. All right, looks pretty good. It's not super bright white, but it is a milky white, which is what we want. Looks good. All right, so I am trying to do it like a regular rose flower. So I have berry juice. I've debated which one to use, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. I'm gonna use this one and try to drop it near the center. I'm gonna let it move and the alcohol dissipate. Is that the right word? If the alcohol hasn't spread and done its thing, it could make the resin a little more watery and your bloom could move more. So it's a good idea to let it sit and relax, which I'm not very good at. I only did 1 drop because I am doing a layered bloom and I want to stick with the smaller bloom start in the center. I'm putting it in my piping bag. I use 6-inch cups, 8-inch piping bags, in case you haven't heard me say that before. I wish I'd mixed up some extra resin because I'm going to have more than enough for this. A little snip off the bag. Bring my cup back over here to put my bag in. All right, so I think I'm going to do my flower type. I'm doing it a little heavy. That's all right. Hopefully I'm not blobbing it on there because I did use a good bit of white. That's when you gotta start getting worried about blobbies. That might be okay. I did it kind of far apart. So maybe I'll go in and add just a bit in some spots if I can. Picking it up and putting it back down gives you a bigger chance for blobbies, which stinks. We'll see how it works out, right? I am still planning on drawing in here. If I could find my little handy dandy paintbrush or dotting tool. All right. So I'm going to use the thinner edge. Did I say I already had 1 layer of resin down? I let it cure completely. I am using J. Diction 1:1 resin. It is a lower viscosity resin, but not quite as low as craft resin. All right, now I'm just deciding Bits or not? Do we put bits in the center or not? I think we're going to. Bits in the center always works if you then you don't get any mistakes in the center. It does look like I have a good center going there, but that's okay. I just want to spread those out a bit. The bloom is going to be much bigger, which is why I did the bigger center. All right, that's it for now. When we come back, we're going to do the outside of this bloom. And then the last step is going to be backing it. All right, we'll be back. All right, I'm rushing to put my gloves on now because I've been dilly-dallying around. I need to do my second bloom in here, and my resin has gotten up to 38 degrees Celsius, or yeah. So I'm going to pour some in the mold real quick, just to start reducing the amount in this cup. And then I'm going to pour about an ounce in my cup for the white. I'm going to let that move around. I have a tiny bit left, and I have this little mold over here that I'll probably use it in. Let's go ahead and mix up our white while that's spreading. I am using CastinCraft. I think I'm going to go, boy, I did a little less than an ounce. Let's do 7 drops. Yeah, I'm dilly-dallying. I don't have anything mixed. Three. All right. Got my drops in there. All right, let's mix her up. Try not to make too much. I've been making too much white lately, and then I usually don't have leftover resin to put it in. It needs to be mixed just a little bit more. We want like a milky white. Should slowly see the stick. Not a super bright white. All right, that looks good. Now, I used Octopus Fluids inks earlier. I wanted to try just a little bit darker, so I grabbed this Ranger ink Wild Plum, and I'm hoping it works out better, or works out just a little bit darker. I also don't want the ink to go too far, so I'm going to focus around the center again. While that's spreading, I'm going to go ahead and put my white in my piping bag. And remember, I'm not really doing the center this time, even though I'll probably get in there because that's how I roll. I really want the outer petals this time. And the reason I keep the ink in the center is because sometimes you get the little extra ink line on the outside with no bloom. So I find if you focus it a little more on the center, you don't get that. All right, I'm going to cut some of this bag off because it's just too much. I end up dripping it in the mold. Then I'm going to cut the little tip off. And I think I'm going to go with like the same sort of pattern I was doing before. Maybe start right about here. Oh, that looks a little bounced out over there. Maybe do that. Just trying to make it sort of even, right? maybe just starting about here, go in the middle a little, since I have a good bit of white left. Oops, got a droppy. I usually wipe it so I don't get those, but wasn't doing it. All right, we're gonna have to figure out something to do with that. I'll give it a little drag because that blurs it a little. Give this a little drag. Other places where I might, in the inside it doesn't matter as much, the outside matters more. All right, so now I'm going to do my lines. I was just small, big, I don't know. Let's use the big dotty. Just, I have to be careful because my resin from earlier is not hard. So I definitely don't want to scratch it. All right, now I'm just gonna stand up and take a look at it. I don't like where the blooms come away from each other, the petals. So I prefer to have like some sort of join thing. Otherwise, I do think it's pretty good. I think I'm okay with everything we've done. And that's it. I will most likely back it on my own. I think I'm doing a solid color. But if I do something strange or weird, I will bring you back to back it with. All right, we're back to wrap this up. I did see one part of the bloom that looks a little silly over there. We'll see how it comes out in the final product. I mixed up about 5 ounces of resin. I have another project I want to back with the leftover if I have any. So I put about 2 ounces in this cup, and it's probably 3 ounces in this cup. I mixed in this cup just this off-brand green mica powder. It's like the Philadelphia Eagles color. It's my son's team, so I've made stuff with it. And then I added a little scoop of this teal blue orchid from Laura's Art Corner just to make it a little deeper. This is what I ended up with. All right, so I am gonna pour in a layer of clear first. So I'm gonna do that. I do have a bit of room left. I think it'll take 4 ounces for it. We will see. All right, and then this one. Let's see. And I'm gonna pop in the remainder of the clear. I'm not looking for a super cool effect on the back. I just thought it would look cooler than just the straight green. So that's what I'm doing. My table looks a little unlevel. I don't know why, because it should be. Let's see. It is moving though, isn't it? Uh-oh. I must have somehow knocked it over or something, right? Let's see if I can lift up this one corner. Let's see what it does. Maybe move it closer to this side. Because I definitely had some tilting, right? Let's flip it back around. I'm gonna have to, when I'm done with this, re-level my table, huh? Because it does look a little off. So I have a project for this afternoon. Because you definitely don't want your table unlevel, especially when you're doing blooms. Hopefully this won't have a big impact. I hate when I spend days doing something and then my table is off or something weird happens. Maybe I turned it too much. I'm trying to work with the flow of the table now just to finish this off. We'll let it go the way it is. Hopefully we'll get lucky and I haven't messed it up. Little hit of heat. And I'm just gonna watch it, make sure everything goes good from here. I may rotate the table more if it starts going one more another direction. We will see. All right, we'll be back when it's time to unmold it. All right, I think this is ready. I'm excited to see how it comes out. I was able to kind of level it off because my table is off a little bit. We'll see how it looks. Hopefully the colors all look well together and the bloom looks well. We will see. All right, lots of days of work. Let's see how it worked. Oh my goodness. I do think that is very, very pretty. Very pretty. Look at that. It's gorgeous. The bloom is multi-layered, so that looks really cool. And I just love it. It looks very cool.